moviegoers. So if you're new to the channel, my name is Christian and welcome to C-Roll Productions. You guys, we have an official confirmation for the next Batman. Robert Pattinson will now helm the role as the new Dark Knight moving forward for the DC world. Live action, that is. I'm very excited. I've been on aboard this ship ever since there was a rumor speculating, that he was rumored to be playing Batman. I was on board and I liked the idea. Most people are like giving it shit because of his past movies. That shit was like 10 years ago, bro. Let it go. He's not a twinkly vampire anymore. He's not. He's grown, he's adapted as an actor and as a man. And don't question his integrity. Because obviously, playing Batman is a huge, huge thing. And for him to be like, yeah, I'll do it. You know what I mean? Like that must mean so much to him. And he's gonna take this shit serious. You can't judge somebody's past work in the future. You just can't. Think about it. Jake Gyllenhaal, phenomenal fucking actor. Nightcrawler, fantastic. One of my favorite movies. He also did Bubble Boy. Yeah. Stop it. I like this idea. I believe, and I am a full-blown supporter of Robert Pattinson as the new Batman. I just am. You're gonna have to give it a shot. You're gonna have to. Even if the people who are still hating, oh my God, no, I can't, this is terrible casting. Guess what? I bet $100 you're still gonna watch the movie. I bet $100 you're still gonna watch the trailer. Sorry, it's just the way it is. You have to deal with it. He's the next Batman. And I cannot wait to see how things move forward with this new franchise. I'm pumped. Like I said, I think this is a smart move by Warner Brothers. Now, with that being said, what I want Warner Brothers to do, Warner Brothers execs, if y'all watching me, don't put your fingers in the cookie jar. Just don't. Give the stability, give the power, the creative genius behind Matt Reeves all the support he needs like you did for Christopher Nolan. Don't mess with his Batman trilogy. Just let him work. He's a director. He's a fan. Let him work it out. Please don't dabble your hands in this. I don't want to see any of that shit happen. I expect Robert Pattinson to be the next Batman literally over for the next 10 to 12 years. I don't expect to see any other damn Batmans. I don't want to. I'm tired every 10 years or every fucking 8 years, 5 years, we get a new Batman. I'm sick of it. I want stability with this character, and I want to see growth. Something like Tony Stark, Robert Downey Jr., doing 10, 11 years of the character. That's something I want to see from DC. I'm sick of this flipping and tossing actors around. It's getting old real quick. But I'm excited. I'm excited because Robert Pattinson, like I said, is a fantastic actor. Don't judge him on his past work. For Christ's sake, he's working on Christopher Nolan's next movie next year, The Tenet. That means something. If you're in a Christopher Nolan movie, that means something. This guy puts out a movie like once in every 8 years. And to be casted in a movie like that, that means a lot. Put it that way. Put it in perspective that way. But I'm pumped. I'm pumped. I can't wait to see how he's going to look. He has plenty of time to get in shape. I don't think they start shooting until next year, so he can put on the girth, he can put on the mask, or he can, get super lean with it. Whatever, they entail of how they want, this Batman to look. But I'm pretty excited. But everything we know about this Batman movie. 2 villains to be rumored. You have the Penguin and you have Catwoman. 3 films. Matt Reeves is doing a trilogy. 90s timeline. This is rumored. It's supposed to take place in the 90s, but that's a rumor. The script. Matt Reeves is still tweaking it. Not an origin story, which I am thankful for, because I'm sick of these fucking origin stories for Batman. Just like Spider-Man. Do it like the MCU. No fucking origin story. I don't need to see his parents die again. I just don't. POV driven. Noir tale. I like it. Batman in his detective mode. That's something I'm very much looking forward to see it. Is that all that detective stuff. I love to see that kind of stuff. I love doing it in the Arkham games. It was so much fun. What else? This is another rumor. There could be around half a dozen villains in this Batman movie. You have 3 movies, so they can spread this stuff out. Batman has so many great villains they can use from. He has the best villains in probably comic book history. I put him a little bit above Spider-Man, but Batman legit has some of the best villains out there. He does, and I'm pretty sure you guys can agree with me on that, right? What else? Hitchcockian sense. using the camera and storytelling so the viewer becomes the character. POV, obviously. I like that. See, Matt Reeves is like, he's on another level. He's taking this shit seriously. If he's tweaking the script, you know, he's been writing the script for like a year now, a year and a half. He's taking it very serious. He probably has a simple idea of how he wants to go with all 3 movies. And I love that fact. Take your time on the writing. The writing is probably the most important part of your movie. The storytelling, the writing, the character development. All that stuff is very important. But I'm pumped. Robert Pattinson is now the new Batman. Will it take place in the DCEU? Most likely not. He's not going to be a younger Ben Affleck, apparently. What else? Will it be set in the Joker's universe? Who knows? I don't know. I think the Joker movie takes place in the 80s. And if this is rumored to take place in the 90s, well, it could somewhat work out. But let's say if it's not rumored to take place in the 90s and this takes place in like sort of 2005-ish, then it could possibly work, right? Because the Joker movie takes place in the 80s. You know, Batman, or Bruce Wayne would be like 23, 24 years old. And you could potentially add that Joaquin Phoenix Joker in your 3rd Batman movie, but he escapes Arkham Asylum. That's where he's been this entire time. That could work. There's a lot of good stuff that they can use, a lot of good source material that they can grab from and make these movies fantastic. I just don't want this film to be too realistic like the Nolan series. Make it something completely different. Give it to me like that Batman versus Superman Batman. Just like that style. That's the Batman I want. The super powerful Batman who's whipping ass. I love that style of Batman, and I want to see that transition over to this Matt Reeves trilogy. I really do. I really do. I hope they really run with that style. Alfred, Jim Gordon, who knows? We don't know what's going to go on, you know, with casting those characters. So a lot of things. I think we'll get more news as San Diego Comic-Con comes, because that's in July. So in about a month and a half, we'll probably get a little bit more news and information about this film. But push the comments down below, you guys. Let me know what you guys think about Robert Pattinson becoming the new Dark Knight. What are your thoughts? What are your opinions on it? And where do you think they should take this story? Do you think it should be a part of the DCEU? Or do you think it should be its own separate entity? Push the comments down below, you guys. And thank you for taking time today for watching SeaWorld Productions. Peace.